Listen, man, I don't gotta say too much. Y'all already know when I'm on the screen, it's time for the cheese. It's time for the soup. Yeah, dig. So look, listen, we're gonna do it a little different this time around. You know what I mean? It's not a little different from the 6'9", the 6'1", the centers. You feel me? So look, make sure y'all lock in because this one's different. Look, we gonna do small forward this time. Yes, I know you're not a PG nor a center. I got y'all. Hand doesn't matter. Jersey doesn't matter. It's up to you completely. Height for this build is 6'10". Make sure y'all lock in with me. I'm telling y'all, weight is 200 pounds. Wingspan, we're gonna go with 7'6" wingspan. And the body, we're gonna go with slight. Because this build, even though I call it a Thor build, it reminds me a little bit of KD, alright? So make sure, look, y'all lock in with these attributes too, man. So look, the drive and dunk, we're gonna start off with your favorite, which is drive and dunk. We're gonna put that to a 92 drive and dunk. This is gonna allow us to be able to get more contact dunks and be able to finish a lot better around the rim. And I know what you guys are thinking, at 93, drive and dunk gives you gold post riser, but in my opinion, once you're this tall, like 6'10", you really don't need it. Like if you were a smaller build, you'll probably need a little bit more than the taller builds, but I feel like taller builds already finish around the rim a lot smoother than any other build. So we're gonna go with a 92, but it's completely up to you. You can sacrifice a lot of your other attributes to put this at a 93, but like I said before, different strokes for different folks. All right, so drive and layup, we're gonna put this to a 75 drive and layup. It's gonna give you the extra badge point right here, boosted to 13 instead of 12. Close shot, we're gonna go with a 76 so you can get the extra badge point as well. And then standing dunk, we're gonna go with a 67 so you can have a total of 17 finishing badges. Now let's move over to the shooting. So the shooting, this one's a little different. It's gonna throw y'all off a little bit. So the mid-range shot is gonna go to an 84, and the reason for the 84 is so you could get blinders on gold. Yes, you already could shoot like crazy with this build, and now you're gonna have blinders on gold, which is extremely effective this year. Trust me, this build is gonna get real spicy. So make sure y'all lock in, man, because it's gonna get crazy. So the 3-point shot, we're gonna put an 84 as well. That way, you know what I mean? Like, you could be able to shoot the 3-ball consistently as well. And not only that, but you get a lot more you'll be able to unlock a lot more bases with the higher 3-pointer and the higher mid-range. Free throw, we're gonna put to a 61 just because that's where the extra attribute points were left over at. Pass accuracy, we're gonna put this to an 82. This 82 pass accuracy is gonna give you that extra playmaking badge right there. This ball handle, you're gonna put this to a 80. We're not gonna max it out to an 81. We're gonna put this to an 80 because this extra point right here, this extra attribute point, is gonna help you with your other stats as well. And you really don't need an 81 ball handle. It doesn't do anything. You don't unlock any extra dribble moves. It doesn't do anything for your player, right? So we're gonna put this to an 80. It doesn't even give you an extra badge point. Like, it's literally useless, but it will be useful in other aspects or other areas of this build. So speed with ball, we're not gonna max it out either. We're gonna drop this down to a 72 so you can get a total of 20 playmaking badges. Let's move over to the defense. And so far this build could dribble, shoot, and dunk. So don't get it confused, alright? This build could dribble, shoot, and dunk. So you can literally ISO with this build. You can play 1v1 with this build. Literally, like, this is a great build for the park, in my opinion. You can bring it to the rack if you have a great squad, and you can literally play with this build as an ISO and run 5 out. Look, this build is OP, I'm telling you. But look, perimeter defense, we're gonna put this, we're not gonna max out his perimeter defense. We're gonna put it at a 79 perimeter defense. And the reason for the 79 perimeter defense is because you get Challenger on silver. And look, guys, I know what y'all thinking. He doesn't have much defense, blah, blah, blah. Like, look, I'm telling y'all, this build is so big in the sense of he's 6'10", he's tall and got long wingspan that you'll be able to cover a lot more ground than a regular, like, 6'7" lock or 6'8" lock. You feel me? So the 79 perimeter defense is good enough because of the wingspan and the height of this build. Then the steal, we're gonna put this all the way to a 78. And the reason for the 78 is because you get this silver interceptor right here, as you guys can see. And then we're gonna move over to the block. The block is gonna be an 87 block. And the reason for the 87 block is so you can unlock Anchor on silver. Yes, Anchor on silver. And you'll also have Chase down on gold. And like I said before, this build is so tall, you'll be able to cover a lot more ground. And he'll be almost like a lock. Trust me, he'll be almost like a lock. So defensive rebounding, we're gonna put this all the way up to an 85 so we can get that rebound chaser on silver. So, you know what I mean? If you want to play 1v1, this build is the one for the 1v1s. And he also could play park and ISO with this build. Look, this build was used against me, so I already know what I'm talking about. So look, if you want to listen to me, it's up to you. If you don't, it's up to you too, man. But let's move over to the physicals. Physical, you want to increase this to a 79. Speed, you want to put this to a 75. Vertical, 82. You'll be able to get contact dunks. You'll be able to rebound. You'll be able to jump out the gym with this build. Trust me, you're 6'10 with 82 vert, 92 driving dunk, 84 3 ball, and you can handle the ball and play some. Man, they said you couldn't make a goated build this year. And look, this build is filled up. It's a stacker, supreme, whatever they call it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, stamina, you want to put the rest of the attribute points on stamina, get that to a 92, and this is the build right here. You're working with 17 finishing, 23 shooting, and then you got 20 playmaking and 20 defensive badges. And then if you already hit level 39, you should get an extra 7 badge points on top of all these badges this build gets. So let's move forward and look at the takeovers. The takeovers, I would say put easy blow-bys. Easy blow-bys gives you the extra boost on your meter when you're using the meter dunk, and it also increases your speed on your players. So we're gonna go with easy blow-bys. And this is confirmed, by the way. This is confirmed that easy blow-by is the best takeover for finishing. And you can either go with shooting or lock. In my opinion, I would, if you're gonna be the offensive player of this, if you're gonna be the offensive player of your team, I would go with either pull-up precision or spot-up precision. But me, I'm gonna go with spot-up precision. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go with pull-up precision. Pull-up precision, because, you know, I like the run and gun. Yeah, I like the run and gun. So we're going to go with that. Let's complete this build. Let's see what shades we get. Let's see what's the name of this build. It should be called a Thor build in reality, but you get the McDaniel, Michael Porter Jr., Brandon Ingram, which are some great players, and you get a 3-level scorer. Ooh, I remember back then when 3-level scorers, you saw a 3-level score and you was like, oh, this build, But look, this build right here, try it out. I'm telling y'all, try it out. This build right here is it. This build right here can move. Y'all saw the stats on this build. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. This build was used against me, and I hated every second of it. But anyways, there's the build right here. It's your boy, New York Minute, and I'm out. Peace. If you need some jump shots, make sure y'all check the pinned comment below. Alright? So it's your boy, New York, and I'm out. Peace.